of prom is becoming prominent in almost every part of the country right now. And we actually adopted this, from the Western culture, because that's where you get to see it happen a lot. Previously, it's just normal graduation we'll do now. We'll just do normal graduation, and it goes with and that's all. But now there's the case of prom, and prom is, to celebrate, your graduation, and it's just part of the celebratory, mood. But it's like we're taking it a notch higher. You will see some kids coming in exotic, expensive cars, dressing, so I don't even know the word to use to describe the kind of dresses you get to see. So there are a lot of things that are going on, and it just begs the question that, are we in a competition with somebody? What are we actually doing? What are we telling these kids for? Because now it's like, even from your SS1, or maybe from your SS2, you're already planning for your prom, what kind of dress you want to wear, what kind of makeup, what kind of hair, what kind of car. It's like you're already saving money, or your parents maybe are saving money. And sometimes, you just get to pressure the parents in order for this to happen. So where are we heading to with this? What kind of lessons are we getting from here? How are we going about this? Are we overdoing this, or what exactly is going on? Because the thing self, you don't pass be careful. Honestly, you don't pass be careful. When you look at some videos of some schools, and how far this has gone, you begin to ask the question, hey, what is happening? Now, let me just add this to that. Imo State government banned nursery and JSS3 graduation parties. Now, the Imo State government has placed a ban on schools organizing education graduation parties, I beg your pardon, for nursery and junior secondary school students. The State Commissioner for Education, Professor Bernard Ikwoha, I hope Ikegwoha, I'm not sure I'll help you with that, disclosed this in a memo addressed to parents, guardians, and stakeholders in education sector, at the weekend. And he also directed school proprietors to stop yearly change of textbooks to enable siblings to use it, as it was financially draining on parents and guardians to buy new books each year. Now, the commissioner said the new policy is effective immediately. Now, this is for in Imo State. This is for Imo State. But is it something worth every state should actually look at? Textbooks, I know we've talked about that before here on Her Lens. Even prom, the culture of prom these days is something else. And graduation parties. Um, I knew how my aunts, all of them and the whole family are just struggling to get by every day. And then the daughter, who just finished her just three, right from when she was writing her exam, she was already talking about this party, talking about this party. And she's one that actually loves to read. So now the parents were put under pressure to actually make sure that they get her the things and pay for this party for her to be able to attend it. But unfortunately for them, I think they shifted the party. Something unfortunate happened in the school, and they had to actually shift that. So even the hair she made and everything, they couldn't even do it. So I mean, it is just a lot. You're struggling to pay school fees, and you're struggling to pay for party fees. So well, I thank God we have an educationist in our midst, and she would help us, look at this issue from different angles. So at this point, Binabo, let's hand you over the mic and look at all of these issues squarely. Where are we heading to? What do we learn from this? Where is this taking us to?
Okay, thank you, Rose. I'm grateful you said let's look at it squarely. So we're not leaving any angle out,
Hmm.
just time permits. You see, the question is, what is prom? I mean, when you want to talk about something, you should have an understanding of what it is, and what are the benefits, and what are the disadvantages, and all of that. I would say that prom is a short form of promenade, and this means formal organized march. And this prom culture started in the late 1800 and 1900 and all of that. It was supposed to be a formal event, and the intent was to teach young girls and boys proper etiquette
Hmm.
and manners. And then there
Hi, Binabo. Oh, okay.
are.
Then it's from this end. I think we lost you for a bit there, Binabo.
Okay, thank you. So I was trying to say that this prom started in the late 1800 and 1900,
Mm-hmm.
you know, years back, and it was a formal event, and the intent was to teach these girls and the boys, you know, proper etiquette and manners. That was the intent. It has evolved over the years, but the original intention was to teach this. They are transitioning into another phase of their lives, so it was an opportunity to teach them etiquettes and manners and all of that. And to attend as an attendee, you are coming with your Sunday best, and over the years, as we have seen, it has continued to evolve. And what I'm looking at is, apart from other things,
Hmm.
look at prom at the initial stage had, good intention, because usually then the ladies will wear full gown, the young men too will be properly dressed, and they teach them a lot of things. They talk about, now you are transitioning to a higher level, how you should behave in public places, especially in formal setting and all of that. But social media and the smartphones and all of that,
Hmm.
and technology generally has expanded it. Now, before we used to read about it in in in, uh, in our novels and all of that. Now we can see real time, prompts on social media. So the expansion of this is thanks to technology. But if we are bringing it down to Nigeria, I want to say that if it is being introduced, where does the problem lie? We are in an era in Nigeria, to be precise, where you know the era is marked by rapid changes and unprecedented challenges. So for me, it is very imperative to understand the intricate relationship between these children of today and the future of our great country, Nigeria. And for me, for what I've seen in the videos, I'm not going to say why or Z about
Hmm.
it, because it is the school. If the school does not allow it,
Hmm.
the parents need to
Hmm.
put it down the throat of the school.
Hmm.
It is the school that allowed it. And my question is this, you know, this standard that you have seen should not be the prerequisite of what should be expected in a few years, because it cannot be a standard for all students and pupils, especially where the spirit of contentment is scarce in this country. What do you teach your child? For me, I feel what the Imo State government have done should be replicated in all states. I'm not saying that our graduating children should not be celebrated,
Hmm.
but the excess, the show of wealth, ha. What I tell people when I go for programs and seminars, I tell them, see, as a parent, yes, nobody can zip up your pocket because it is your money. You are free to spend it how you
How
like,
you
as
didn't
long as
it?
everything you are doing is within the ambit of the law.
Mm-hmm.
But do not forget that these, on the other side, these other children that are supposed to be less privileged, plus your children, they are the ones that will grow up and fill up the population.
Mm-hmm.
So be careful what you do. Be careful the kind of message you send across. Be careful how you are raising your children, because there are ways you raise your children and they end up becoming very proud and so full of themselves. They become very high-handed and they have no respect for whoever does not fall into their category. And that is going to be a problem, because the people we have at the end of affairs today will not always be there. People will grow old and out of the system, and new ones will come in.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, in Nigeria, we know the kind of politics we play.
Of
So it's
course
either you
not.
are being sponsored or you are going to sponsor yourself. It is money politics. So the children we are raising today, like this ones that we have seen in the videos,
Mm.
are that probably will become our leaders tomorrow because they have the financial wherewithal. So, what are you as a parent teaching them? What kind of a leader are you training in your child? Are you instilling the right discipline in your child? Or you are teaching your child to become so full of himself, to only respect those who are of the same financial status? Because it's a lot. It is a lot. And you know, the problem with Nigeria is that some modern schools will begin to do copy into this thing. And this will put a lot of pressure on other parents.
Mm-hmm.
So my advice is, I wouldn't say they should scrap these programs, but let us let us let us properly package it so that
Exactly.
it doesn't look like a show of wealth,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't look like something that becomes segregational or segregative, whatever English you're going to use there. It doesn't look like a show of class. Oh, this is a particular class. You belong to this class, and you're of this class. Already we have it. Already we have it. Have you been to children's parties? Have you been to some schools? Even within the school, you see there are they have class, high class, medium, and low. That in itself is a problem because we have had programs where we try to advise school owners that you cannot see if the daughter of Tinubu, Mr. President, attends the same school with the daughter or the son of somebody who would have been a security man in Aso Rock. There shouldn't be any form of segregation. You are all in the same school, you should receive the same treatment, and you should be friends.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, this is the problem. The real reason behind prom wasn't to show off wealth. It was to teach these children as they are transitioning into higher class, to teach them how to
How
behave,
to
how
behave.
to talk,
Hmm.
how to talk, how to be responsible. But you know, every good intention is always hijacked by some people. And at the end of the day, they add their own pepper and salt and over season the whole food, and then God knows what. So my advice at this point is, we have PTAs,
Hmm.
various schools. As a PTA member, that is why when there is a call for PTA meeting, parents should attend so that you can add your voice to whatever is going on in that school. If there's anything you don't like, raise awareness, call attention to it, and let it be, let solution come.
Okay.
But many parents don't attend PTA meetings. So they leave the few who attend to
Hmm.
decide the fate of their children. Because I tell you, already the social media is agog with all of this. Because and really, if you look at if you go to if you read the room of how prom is being celebrated abroad, especially in America, where it
Yes.
came from. I mean, it is you're supposed to, as a lady, you're supposed to be in your beautiful gown. As a young boy, you're supposed to be in your tuxedo, and you're supposed to be disembarking from the back of a limousine.
Hmm.
So that is what is being replicated here. That's what we have seen on the social media as it has happened in some schools. So you see, as we borrow other culture, can we also not allow our own to die? Can we also make sure that we don't put pressure on
Your
parents? Can
parents.
we also make sure that whatever we are doing, at the back of our mind, we should know that these other children we perceive as the less privileged, they
Hmm.
are all going to go alongside our children. They are going to fill up the population, and they are going to be there in the future. How do they relate? We're talking about criminality. We're talking about a lot of things. If there
Okay.
is too wide a gap, if the lacuna is so massive
Hmm.
between rich and the poor, what do we fill into the gaps? we are filling in all manner of criminal activities. That is our reality. That is why at this period, I'm not encouraging criminal activities, but I'm just stating our very, very reality facing us. Kidnapping, armed robbery, all manner of criminality will fill up the gap that this disparity between the rich and the poor has created. So you see, and also I want to advise parents. Sorry, please. You see, because I can't stop you, Rose, from spending your money whichever way you want to spend it, as long as you're not doing it outside of the law of the country. But then I want to tell parents, you should have the spirit of contentment, and you should instill this spirit in your children. So when they come across children of, very wealthy parents, you are good with what you have. You're not desperate to be in their shoes. You're not desperate to have what they have, but you are working towards being, financially independent over the years. As you work and as you go to school, as you do the right thing, all things will fall into place. Parents should have this spirit of contentment, because if, as a parent, I saw it, I wasn't pressured, because I know that in my own corner, I'm doing my best.
Okay.
And I'm not going to go out of my way to do anything that I know. Like my mama will say, put your bag where your hand go reach, so that when you want to go out the next, I can easily reach for it and go. So I'm not going to fix my bag in a very high place that I will begin to look for a stool to climb to remove my bag and come out. So please, as much as we are talking about these things, if you don't have the financial capacity, could you please allow your spirit of contentment to take charge and instill this in your children? Everybody gets your own day. If their days are here, your own days have come. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ibinabo, for your thoughts on this and looking at it all round. So what we're hearing from Ibinabo is that this, the idea behind prom is not bad. The idea behind it is not something that we cannot say we want to take in. But when we're taking in, are we forgetting where we're also coming from? When we're taking it in, what kind of pressure are we putting on the parents, the schools themselves? How far are they taking this? How serious are they taking the real idea behind prom, or is it just for showcase? Because some of the videos we saw is just to showcase, how the kids entered the school, some of the things they wore, and just to give the school some kind of steez at the end of the day. But the real essence of prom, was it achieved for that day? And all of that. So yeah, we definitely get to hear you, Ibinabo. This is Women Radio WFM 91.7. This is the program Highlands right here on Women Radio. And it's about 9:30 on the side of the radio. Do well to dial the numbers 07000 917 You can also dial 09155 917 Our WhatsApp lines are 08155 917 or 07031756537. Don't forget, we're also live on YouTube and Facebook at WFM 917. Okay, so those are different platforms that you can get in touch with us with this morning on the program Highlands. All right, we'll be hearing from Susan pretty much soon, and we'll get to take some reactions that have come through, through the WhatsApp message route. So, do what stay with us. This is Women Radio WFM 91.7.
The MTN Mega Billion promo is finally here. From Monday to Saturday at 7 p.m. Plenty Nigerians will stand a chance to win big. To join, just dial star 900 hash on your MTN line. Then every recharge from 100 naira or more will get you more entries and increase your chances to win. This promo lasts till the 21st of September.
Recharge today and win millions. T's and C's apply. Visit www.mtn.ng for more details.
Kí ló ń sún ọpọ́n ìrẹsì jọ̀lọ́ọ̀fù lọ sípele ìgbádùn tó ga? Ṣé tí wọ́n bá sè é pẹ̀lú kóró náà fún adùn tó kà màmá yẹn ni? Tàbí tẹ́ bá jẹ́ pẹ̀lú ojúlówó sàláàdì Nàìjíríà, èso kábéèjì, kárọ̀tì, lẹ́tùsì, àtẹ̀wà oníkíndìnrín díẹ̀.
Ó ní láti jẹ́ méjèèjì. Ṣé jollof rice rẹ pẹ̀lú adùn kóró náà kí o wá jẹ́ pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀fọ́. Ó yá, jẹ́ kí ọ̀pọ̀ oúnjẹ rẹ gbé pẹ́ẹ́lí. Lónìí, jẹun tó dáa.
See, everybody with him own wahala. Oh. Every day comes with its own version of challenges, and you have to be ready to face them, because only then can you move on to the next. That's why I never miss my breakfast. Scratch that! My peak breakfast, with the nutrients and energy I need to face each day, one challenge at a time.
Every day is a good day to power on with a peak breakfast. Have you had your peak? Reach for your peak. Oh, what did it happen now? No bonus for all my life. No panic, as MTN don't carry better gist call. Every 6 minutes you talk, MTN will dash you 3 extra minutes. Fiam to enter MTN better gist. Dial *123 *2 *1 hash or text BG to 312. T and C's apply.
Aláyélúwà ọba Professor Saka Adélọlá Mátẹ́milọ́lá Olúyalọ Ọ̀tìlẹ̀ta the 7th Olówu of Òwu ìlú Abẹ́òkúta ń pe gbogbo ọkùnrin Òwu sí ìpàdé àwọn ọkùnrin kẹrin ní Abẹ́òkúta. Ìpàdé yìí yóò kó gbogbo olùṣọ́ àṣà pọ̀ láti jíròrò ipa pàtàkì tí ọkùnrin ń kó láti dáàbò bo àwọn obìnrin àti àwọn ọmọdé kí ìdílé wa túbọ̀ lágbára àti kí àwùjọ wa lè tẹ̀síwájú. Ìpàdé yìí yóò wáyé ní ọjọ́ Ìṣẹ́gun ọjọ́ 26 oṣù kẹjọ ọdún 2025 ní agogo 3 ọ̀sán ní ààfin Olówu Òwu Abẹ́òkúta. Ìpàdé yìí jẹ́ ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ àti àjọṣe láàrin Women Radio 91.7 àti ààfin ọba Aláyélúwà Olówu of Òwu.
Ndị be anyị, ihe okwu eruola o, ego na-ezo dịka mmiri ozuzo.
Better play, better chance. 200,000 naira nwere ike ịbanye n'aka gị taa.
Geekwa ntị, ugboro 3 n'ụbọchị, aha ndị mmeri ga-apụta live na redio.
Naanị 500 naira ka ị nwere ike iji merie ruo 200,000 naira kwa ụbọchị. Sonye na Better Play ugbu a ma geekwa ntị na redio ma ọ kụọ elekere 10 nke ụtụtụ, elekere 2 nke ehihie na elekere 6 nke abalị kwa ụbọchị. Aha gị nwere ike bụrụ nke akpọrọ Better Play. Egbukwala oge, mee ngwa ngwa zụta tiketi gị ugbu a.
Zụta tiketi gị na www.betterplay.ng maọbụ pịa *347*154 hash. Ịchọọ ime ka ohere gị bawanye, ị nwere ike ịzụta tiketi ruru 20.
Mee ngwa ngwa soro anyị na Facebook @BetterPlay na Instagram @BetterPlayNG maka ozi ọhụrụ. Oge iji emeri ego a eruola. Ị nwere ike ịbụ onye mmeri tata. Better Play bụ naanị maka ndị toruru afọ 18 ma ọ bụ karịa. Sonye egwuregwu a n'ụzọ ziri ezi.
You still dey wonder how my toilet dey take dey shine like say tomorrow no dey. Na Abby's toilet wash say make I no worry myself at all. As e dey clean toilet nyama and strong stain wey tanda for inside and outside. Even Abby's floor tiles cleaner no carry last. As I dey waka selese for my house, as my tiles dey shine follow me and my belle dey sweet me nyafu. Abby's floor tiles cleaner na him dey do the magic o. Make you find Abby's toilet cleaner and Abby's floor tiles cleaner. Go Abby's cleaning service wey tanda for
Belegi Street off Igodo Magboro, Ogun State.
Sanana dem 070-536-59524 070-536-59524. Abby's cleaning service. They will get cleaner when you need for your house.
The MTN Mega Billion promo is finally here. From Monday to Saturday at 7 p.m. Plenty Nigerians will stand a chance to win big. To join, just dial *900# on your MTN line. Then every recharge from 100 naira or more will get you more entries and increase your chances to win. This promo lasts till the 21st of September.
Recharge today and win millions. T's and C's apply. Visit www.mtn.ng for more details.
Lunch Vibes. Every music note counts, aligning with lyrics and rhythm. Words soothing to the ears, voices and melodies with the best vibes ever. That is Lunch Vibes on Women Radio WFM 91.7.
I blow your candle light. You know I'm just that type. No, them no big.
Sell your market on Women Radio WFM 91.7. Are you a member of our Women Radio network? Are you a trader? Do you own a business? Do you want to increase your sales? I have good news for you. To sell your market free at no charge every Tuesday, 11:30 a.m. on Women Radio WFM 91.7. Call 07000 917 917 or 9155 917 917 0800 1235 917. Sell your market and connect with customers far and wide for free. This is only for Women Radio Network members. Follow us on social media, Facebook, X, and YouTube at WFM 917.
Women Radio 91.7, breaking the culture of silence.
All right, of course, this is still her lens right here on your Women Radio WFM 91.7. And this is about 23 minutes to 10 on the side of the radio. I hope that you've been following up with the conversation so far, where we started off with the culture of prom in Nigeria, how far we're taking it. Are we truly getting the best out of it and the kids, or we're just putting ourselves under unnecessary pressure? You know,